What is going on, good people of YouTube? It is me, Chavez. I am back with another player prop video for you. Today's Friday, June 9th, 2023. As always, I hope this video finds you all doing well and in good spirits. We're going to kick things off by recapping our plays from yesterday, spend a few moments going over our partnership with Thrive Fantasy, and then dive into the Prizepicks board because I got 3 player props that I want to share with you today. So if all that sounds good, then I encourage you to stick around, drop a like, sub up, and click that notification icon to get notified of all upcoming content and videos from me and my channel. And without further delay, let's get into those plays from yesterday. 2-1 on the day, Alyssa Thomas, man. Woo! Y'all let me hear about this too in the comments. Y'all were so quick to come to the page and let me know she did not hit her prop. I had somebody post at halftime, she's already at 5 assists. I'm like, I know, I'm watching the box score. She was the only one that did not hit her prop, man. I mean, she finished the game with 12 assists. What are you gonna do in a game where we saw DeWanna Bonner score 41 points against the Aces? Dude, you saw that coming? You got better vision than I do for sure, man. So let's talk about the 2 props that I did get right. We went over on the Thyro Strata 0.5 batter strikeouts, hitter strikeouts. He got us 2. And we took the under on Jose Barrios' strikeouts at 5.0. He finished the game with 2. So 2-1 on the day. I'll take it. Looking to build off that momentum today. Before we get into the Prizepicks board, let's spend a few moments going over our new partnership with Thrive Fantasy. All right, I keep saying new partnership, even though this partnership has been in existence for 3 weeks. Still new to me. First partnership I've ever had on my channel, so it's new to me. So let's talk about it. 100% deposit match, up to $250. Make sure your first deposit is $25 or more. All you got to do is use promo code Chavez. You can also use that link that you see on the screen. When you're over on Thrive Fantasy, enjoy a very, very friendly payout structure. More money for you when your slips hit. And in addition to that, you get a free player square for signing up. Just for signing up with promo code Chavez. Today's free square, 0.5 points. Nikola Jokic, I think you take the over on this one. Pair it up with just one other play to damn near guarantee you'll 3.2x your entry amount. Or you can go for the big bucks and team it up with 4 other props and go for that 20.2x your entry amount. But nonetheless, enjoy all those perks, all the good things using promo code Chavez, only over on Thrive Fantasy. All right, here we are over on the Prizepicks dashboard. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the 3 plays we're talking about in today's video. If you got what you want, then I wish you the best of luck tonight. If you are looking for a little bit more information, you want to stick around and listen to why I like the more or less, why I like these particular props, then buckle up because here we go. We're headed over to the Coors Field where the Padres are visiting the Colorado Rockies. And I want to talk about Yu Darvish strikeouts. Currently set to 5.5. I like the under on this one. Let's head on over to props.cash and together we'll break it down. All right, over on props.cash, there we go. We got the last 5 games pulled up for you. For Yu Darvish. Not you, not me, but him. Yu Darvish. Going over his last 5 games. 3 out of those 5 games he's gone over this prop. But man, dramatic differences when you switch it to the away games versus his home splits, because he has not been very good on the road over his last 5 games. He hasn't had 10 starts on the road. He's only had 5 starts on the road. So it's going to be the same for either one of these splits. So yeah, 4 out of those 5 road games, he's gone under this. He's only giving you 4.6 strikeouts in those 5 games. But in the 4 games where he went under, he's averaging just 4 strikeouts. So slightly less. I mean, he's giving you almost 5 strikeouts in those 5 games. But when you factor out that 1 game versus Minnesota where he had 7, it gets a little worse for him. Now, him pitching in Coors Field obviously plays a factor into this prop. We look at what he's done in terms of just run production allowed on the road. He's given up 18 earned runs over his last 5 starts on the road, averaging 3.6 over his last 5. I mean, that's a lot of production coming from you. And then this current Rockies lineup, doesn't really offer a ton of strikeout upside. If we scroll on down, we can see his numbers I mean, once you get outside of Blackman, who's faced Yu Darvish the most, he's had 26 plate appearances, seen over 130 pitches. Once you get past Blackman, you're really not getting a whole lot of K upside here. I mean, McMahon, we'll talk about him, next, but McMahon 6 strikeouts, and then Moustakas 3, and then everybody else has 0 or 1. Yeah, that's due to them not having a lot of exposure to Darvish, but when you factor all that in, it just doesn't look like it's going to be a good outing for you, Darvish. Give me the under. Give me the under 5.5 pitcher strikeouts for you, Darvish, for our first prop of the day. All right, second player prop I want to talk about is Ryan McMahon. Hitter fantasy score of 7.0. Ooh, I like the over on this one. Let's head over to props.cash and together we'll break it down. All right, before you say it, I know it. You can't play Yu Darvish and Ryan McMahon in the same lineup. I understand that, but you can split these up. You can put them in different lineups. You can add your own research. You can add your own plays, which you should be doing, to what I'm talking about, and create a four player slip. So yeah, before I get a comment, I'm sure I'll get one that you cannot play Ryan McMahon and Yu Darvish in the same lineup. I understand that. So let's talk about Ryan McMahon's production over his last 5 games. We can see hits, runs, and RBIs. He's gone over this prop in 3 out of those 5 games, and he's done it like convincingly. 4, 3, and 3. And this is pretty good production. And 2 of these games were at home, but his best game out of those 3 games came on the road at Kansas City. Now, when we go to his home splits over those last 5 home games, I mean, McMahon has had some crazy productive games here. I want to focus on his history versus Yu Darvish. So 24 plate appearances, 292 batting average, 667 slug with 3 singles, 1 dub, 1 triple, 2 home runs, and 4 RBIs versus Yu Darvish. Now, you saw earlier when we were looking at Darvish's numbers that McMahon does have 6 strikeouts over those 24 plate appearances, but that's not that many, to be honest with you. Looking at McMahon's splits versus righties this season, I mean, he's batting much better versus right-handed pitching, better batting average, more plate appearances, more home runs. I mean, just more extra base hits in general. And so when you look at Yu Darvish versus lefties this season, suppressing that batting average a little bit, but still giving up some power, giving up some extra base hits, 8 home runs. And again, this game is being played in Coors Field, so you know how that ball travels. You know there's going to be some runs scored in this game. So I really like what I'm seeing from Ryan McMahon here. I like his history versus Darvish. It is enough for me to roll the dice, take the over 7.0 hitter fantasy score for Ryan McMahon as play number 2. All right, and for our third and final prop on the board, I want to talk about a hitter strikeout, Bryson Stott. 0.5 hitter strikeouts. I like the over on this one. Let's head over to props.cash and together we'll break it down. All right. By the way, if you're interested in using props.cash for your own research, you can do so. Sign up with my promo code THANKS25. Get 25% off your first month. Enjoy all these amazing tools that props.cash offers, covering NBA, MLB, WNBA, NHL, CSGO. A lot to dig into when you sign up over on props.cash. Take 25% off your first month using my promo code THANKS25. All right, Bryson Stott over his last 5 games. Looking at his numbers, let's start with the hits, runs, and RBIs because I just want to show you that he's actually having some success at the plate. Now, we're taking the over on his strikeouts. So over on props.cash, it's always set to 1.5, which is, a little higher than what Prizepicks has it. So Prizepicks has this line at 0.5. We're getting really good value on this line. Now, over his last 5 games, Stott has struck out 4 times, 2 in one game, and then 1 time in 2 separate games. When we look at his home numbers, though, this game is being played in Philly, a little different. So we can see that he's gone over that 0.5 line in 4 out of 5 games. Multiple strikeouts in these 2 games right here. One thing to keep in mind, when we take hitter strikeouts, we're not hoping they have a poor game. We're just looking for them to get, to record a strikeout. strikeouts are such a common part of baseball. It's like a player in the NBA missing a shot. Like if you said that Jamal Murray is going to miss 10 shots tonight, he can still have a huge game. He can still make 8 shots, miss 10, and have like 50 fantasy points, something like that. So just because we're taking the under on a strikeout, or excuse me, over on a strikeout prop, doesn't mean that that player has to have a bad game. Like Bryson Stott can go 2 for 3 today. Two hits and one strikeout. I mean, that is a very common part. I just love the value that we get on some of these props. I love when the numbers add up as well. This one to me is good value. We're gonna go ahead and take the over on it because we're getting a player who is not shy about swinging the bat and has whiffed quite a bit over his last 5 games. So that's gonna round out our third and final pick. We got Bryson Stott over 0.5 hitter strikeouts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go over these 3 player props we talked about in today's video. We got under Yu Darvish, 5.5 strikeouts, over Ryan McMahon, 7.0 hitter fantasy score, and over Bryson Stott, 0.5 hitter strikeouts. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel, checking this video out. Do leave a comment. Let me know what you like on the board, as well as your thoughts on these plays that we covered in today's video. As always, I appreciate all your support, all the comments. Please keep them coming. Keep helping this channel get bigger as we have our eyes on 10,000 subs by the end of the year. Best of luck should you tail any of these plays. Do leave me a comment letting me know. And until my next MLB player prop video, Chavez is out.